Hello, my precious students, and welcome to a deck showcase. This happened while I was on stream. If you don't follow me on Twitch, there's a link in the description below. However, oh my god, have you ever met an ancient deck that usually doesn't play well, actually pull off some major combos, and you are actually a player that actually wants to play massive combos with a very old deck? Well, guess what? This video might be for you. Um, so in this video, in well, in this replay rather, I was actually using my playtesting my Wind Witch invoked artifact. Big name, I know. I'm sorry, couldn't come up with a better name, even though it's the three archetypes in it. The strange thing about this is that when I first played the first game against this deck, because I play matches, I saw the first card and I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna lock them out and beat it on and over with. Second game, as you can see in my hand up here, I don't have anything to stop anything. And so I'm gonna be having to sit here and watch them play set a card and be well, I'm thinking they'll set a card and all of a sudden, boom, nothing. I never know what they're gonna do. But start things off, they actually play the Foolish Burial, get their cell phone back from the graveyard, because graveyard very important in this deck. Cell phone's very important. Use cell phone, get Link Karibo, get cell phone's effect again, start turning around and make another call. Yes, someone actually turned around while I'm doing the stream, called him, making him calls. He's making phone calls. Then oh my god, I could not keep up. I'm sorry. So essentially, they went and managed to get, I think it was, scoping out, or either scoping or remoting out first. I just completely lost track of half of what was going on. Making phone calls, I might add. And then normal summon the boomboxing, decided to go in. Oh, no, 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 no. They got the remote out. Yeah, they got the remote out with it off of cell phone. They normal summoned boombox. They got into Halki for Brax, got scoping, and then they started to decide, oh, well, it doesn't end there. Let's go into Saruja and draw 4 more cards and get our second revival. So they've got 2 cards that are revival. Very odd chance of actually getting these 2. But the main thing is that the whole deck is full of monster revival. So there's no issue. Go ahead and activate the resection. There's cell phone again. Since cell phone's a soft once per turn, it's going to make another phone call. And got another phone. Smartphone is making another phone call. Too many phone calls for this deck. I bet you they go for the cell phone. Cell phone gets special summon off the Saruja. Cell phone's effect activates. Ooh, more cell phone calls. Oh look, a scope it. They're not done here. They go into TG Hyper Librarian. They're not done. They go into the cell phone again. Cell phone's effect. Oh, look at that. We're going to make another phone call. How many phone calls can this deck make? Apparently, there's another one. Special summon into Formula Synchron. They're making draws. They're making power-ups. War Elf Thou. They're making another draw. 2 draws. Oh, look, another revival card. Very important in this deck, apparently. Oh, look. Nothing. Okay, look, we're off there. Oh, well, they got a smartphone. They've already special summoned, and they've already normal summoned. Oh, look, another cell phone. Let's make a phone. Oh, massive phone call. Long dial here. Nothing out of that. Oh, look at that. They special summoned the smartphone, making another phone call. How many phone calls can you make? Home Depot Dragon. Home Depot Dragon, or Power Tool Dragon, gets another card revival. Cell phone. Oh, look at all those cell phones. Look, Borrow Sword on the board. Is that Borrow Sword? Yes, that's Borrow Sword. And they make this massive deck build, and this was not even what they were even looking for. This happens to be the card of the draw. They actually had a couple of Morphtronics still left. They were hoping to get those out. That didn't happen, unfortunately, but they could have. And this is what they got in their extra deck. They could have gone Big Boy Shooting Quasar, which wouldn't mean a very big issue. This duel lasted for a little bit because this card was difficult for me to go around. problematic card? Morphtronics? That doesn't sound like they go hand in hand, do they? No, they don't. But that's what happened. What's that? What? Huh? What? You're saying you want a deck profile? I could make that happen for you. 1 second. And look at that. Look at that beautiful deck. It is primarily all Morphtronics in the main deck. Because again, you want your Morphtronics to have their effects activate. Can't really do that if there's any other type of monsters. So that's one of the downfalls for Morphtronics. Can't really combine them with anything. But otherwise, deck profile. 1, stapling. 2, slinging. 2, boomboxing. Because everybody dancing. And then 1, Radion. Triple scoping because science. Triple remoting. Triple smartphone because it's important to make those calls. And it's super important to make those super long distance calls with cell phone. The 1 for 1 because again you're running like a bunch of level 1s and it makes sense. Triple jukebox because you want that Morphtronic revival. Triple wear off thou because you want your cell phone or smartphone, mainly cell phone. Triple machine duplication to basically say hello to these two. Mostly this one, but hello to these two. 1 foolish burial because of what was it? Which one was it? It was just be able to special summon more smartphone. 1 monster reborn because revival. Double world legacy succession because as you see you are going to have a link monster on board. Triple called by the grave because you don't want to get ashed. 2 DDR different dimension reincarnation because cards get banished. And then triple Morphtronic repair unit, 5 equip spells for your power tool dragon to go search off of, and the fact that repair unit special summons 1 of your Morphtronics from the graveyard. You want that. Let's stress that. Special summon Morphtronics from grave. Make combo plays. Alright, to the extra deck. 1 shooting Quasar Dragon, big boy dragon! 1 Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, because synchros. 1 Livestream Dragon, not entirely sure why this one's in here, other than the fact that they have Power Tool Dragon. 1 Black Rose Dragon, because kaboom. 1 Power Tool Dragon to search out your revival cards. 1 Stardust Charge Warrior, because draw power. TG Hyper Librarian, big boy draw. 1 Notoria Beast, because you kind of don't want your opponent to be using any spells against you after you've created a board. 1 Armory Arm, not entirely sure why this one's in there other than boosting attack points. 1 Formula Synchron, because it's a synchro tuner and it gives you extra draw power. 1 Boral Sword Dragon, because it can't be destroyed by battle and can actually be a very problematic card for some decks. 1 Surugis Skuldred to recycle land and actually be able to special summon some of your monsters, because they kind of act like Garnets otherwise. 1 Nightmare Phoenix, because it's a staple and generic. 1 Crystal Hack for Brax, because it's a generic for synchro decks. And then 1 Link Rebo, because you're running so many level 1 monsters. That is the deck profile, and it makes sense. Shout out to Taxi Caller if he ever sees this video, because he or she, I should say, because this brought out a very awesome show, and I was very excited to see it. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit a like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more future Yu-Gi-Oh content. And also, if you're ever interested in learning more about Yu-Gi-Oh and wanting to actually improve as a duelist on your own accord and on your own time, while being with part of an amazing dueling community, don't be afraid to join us on the Discord server. A link will be in the description below, and we'll be happy to have you. And I'll see you guys, my fellow students, my precious, precious students, and even if you're just a visitor, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!